Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to see you here today. In this video, we're going to learn English using a special technique called shadowing. Now, you might be wondering, what is shadowing? Let me explain. Shadowing is when you listen to someone speaking in English and try to repeat what they say exactly as they say it. This technique helps improve your pronunciation, intonation, and listening skills. Think of it as being a shadow, following every move. Here's how you can use this video to practice. 1. First, listen as I read a story. The words will appear on the screen so you can follow along. 2. Then try repeating after me, mimicking my tone and rhythm. Don't worry if you don't get it perfect the first time. Practice makes progress. Before we begin, I want to share why I chose this story. It's something I came across recently, and I thought it would be perfect for you because it's both interesting and useful. Today's story, Sarah's Trip to the U.S. Sarah is a young woman traveling to the United States for the first time. The story is written in clear, easy English, so you can focus on understanding the words and improving your speaking skills. Here's what we'll do. I'll read the story slowly and clearly, and you can follow the words on the screen. Later, you'll have a chance to repeat the sentences with me. This is a great way to practice listening, speaking, and even reading, all at the same time. Are you ready to hear Sarah's story? Let's begin. The story. I'm at the airport right now, and I feel so excited. Today is the day. I'm flying to New York City for the first time. I have my ticket, passport, and bags. Everything is ready. I walk up to the check-in desk and hand my ticket to the lady. She smiles and says, "Here is your boarding pass. You are in seat 17A. Have a good flight." "Thank you," I say. A window seat. Perfect. I love looking out of the window when I fly. I go through security, but it takes forever. The line is so long, but eventually I make it through. Now I'm at gate 23, waiting to board my flight. After some time, I hear an announcement. Flight 567 to New York is now boarding. Please line up by group number. My heart races. This is it. I step onto the plane and walk down the aisle, looking for my seat. 17A. When I reach my row, I stop. Someone is sitting in my seat. It's a man in a blue jacket looking out of the window. I feel nervous, but I take a deep breath and say, "Excuse me, sir. This is my seat." He turns to me looking surprised. "Oh," he says. "Are you sure? Let me check my ticket." He pulls out his ticket and looks at it. He says. "My ticket says 17A. I think this is my seat." Now I'm confused. I pull out my own ticket and show it to him. "See? My ticket says 17A, I say confidently. He looks at my ticket, then back at me. He smiles kindly and says, "Okay, no problem. You can take the seat. I'll sit in the middle." I feel a little bad, but I really want that window seat. "Thank you," I say as I sit down. The plane takes off and I look out the window. The clouds are so beautiful. I feel both happy and relaxed. The man next to me starts a conversation. "Are you going to New York for vacation?" he asks. "Yes," I reply. "It's my first time. I want to see Times Square and the Statue of Liberty." "That's great," he says. "I live in New York. You'll love it. It's a busy city, but it's full of life." As we talk, I notice something strange. He doesn't seem upset about losing the window seat. He's calm and even friendly. After a while, the flight attendant walks by. She looks at me, then at the man. "Excuse me," she says. "I think there's been a mistake." I freeze. What mistake? The flight attendant looks at my ticket, then at the seat numbers. "You're in the wrong seat," she says. "What?" I ask, confused. "This seat, 17A, belongs to this gentleman," she explains. "Your seat is actually 17C, the aisle seat." My face turns bright red. I look at the man. He just smiles. It's okay, he says. I don't mind the middle seat. I feel so embarrassed. All this time I thought I was right, but I was wrong. I should have been sitting in the aisle seat. I'm so sorry, I say to him. You were right all along. Don't worry about it, he laughs. Mistakes happen. For the rest of the flight, I can't stop thinking about how kind he is. He didn't argue or get upset. He just smiled and let me have the seat. As the plane lands, I thank him again. You are very kind, I say. He just laughs and says, Enjoy New York! And next time, double check your ticket. When I leave the plane, I feel a mix of emotions: embarrassment, gratitude, and relief. This trip is already teaching me something important. Sometimes it's okay to admit when you're wrong. Lessons from Sarah's story. 1. Always double check your ticket. Mistakes like sitting in the wrong seat are easy to make, especially when we're excited or nervous. 2. Mistakes are okay. Sarah thought she was right, but she wasn't. Instead of getting upset, the man showed kindness and patience. This teaches us that being kind to others, even in small situations, can make a big difference. Useful phrases and vocabulary. 1. Phrases at the airport. Excuse me, this is my seat. Let me check my ticket. Have a good flight. 2. Vocabulary for travel. Boarding pass, the ticket you need to get on the plane. Window seat, middle seat, aisle seat. Different seating options on a plane. Security check, the process where airport staff check your bags and ID. Gate, the area where you wait to board your flight. 3. Phrases for polite conversations. Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen. Enjoy your trip. Practice time. Let's practice some of these phrases together. Repeat after me. Excuse me, this is my seat. Let me check my ticket. Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen. Great job. Final thoughts. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed Sarah's story and learned something new. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember, learning English is not just about words and grammar. It's about connecting with people, just like Sarah did on her trip.